Hey, this is JR, the TechSpat OTG. I don't think that most of my viewers are even old enough to remember news coverage from the Vietnam War. But I remember it. The way news was covered those days and the way war news is covered nowadays has really changed. And it's changed because the nature of war itself has changed. I call today's style of reporting balance sheet reporting. When I was reading the news on Vietnam and watching the TV programs on it, it was very personal. My neighborhood newspaper published all of the news about Vietnam and about our local kids that had died or been injured over there or sent home. It was a real personal war, and it really affected everybody. We all felt it. It was very human. But now, when you watch war news, it's balance sheet reporting. They talk about things like this $5,000 drone killed this $25 million radar installation. They don't talk about the people. You know, there were people around those radar installations, and I'm pretty sure that they got killed too. But it's not personal anymore. It's balance sheet. It's totally numbers. I'm going to tell you, war is not numbers. The thing that you don't see is you don't see all the moms and you don't see all the fathers and brothers and sisters that are going to miss the millions of people that have been killed in the recent wars. The news doesn't cover that. It covers things like this missile shot down that missile, and this laser beam can kill missiles for $2, but a U.S. interceptor missile costs $1 million, and you can't shoot a $500 drone down with $1 million missile. All these kind of things. They're all the news that you see, and there's a lot of it. I think that it's very important that we remember that all of these wars and all of the news that comes from them is caused by people. The impact is on people. Machines don't have impact. They just blow up, or they burn up, or they fall to the ground, or the turret blows up in the sky, things like that. But those people that were inside, or the people that were around it, their families feel it. They're not drones. They're people. I think this balance sheet reporting is, in some ways, is good because it shows that even with a small amount of money spent, that you can fight a foe that's bigger than you are and machinery that's more sophisticated than yours. But that doesn't really tell the real story. The real story is the people. It's the people that are fighting that war, the people that are innovating to create these machines. It's the people that are dying because of these machines and things like that that really matter. And war, bottom line, gets down to people, and it gets down to death, and it gets down to injuries. It's really a disgusting thing, and when you take the reporting that we see today, you tend to forget that war is about people. Wars are about people, and they don't do any good for people. They only do bad for people. And it's always over something stupid like land or resources or finances or power. It's never about what's good for the people, what's good for the citizens of a country. It's just like now in Russia. Russia's thrown probably 1 million troops at Ukraine that have died or been badly injured. What good did it do? What good is it going to do? It's 3 years of wasted lives, 3 years of mothers that won't have their kids back, and brothers and sisters that won't grow up and know their family because their family's dead, in a war that is being told as a story of machines. And war's not a story of machines, it's a story of people. The war coverage that we see today neglects a big part of the picture, and that's the people. And I don't know why it's gotten like that. I don't know why we have balance sheet reporting. I suppose that people want to ignore the fact that war is about death and destruction of people and families and homes and children and the old people. The reporting that we see today is not about people. It's not about the horrors of war. It's not about families. It's not about individuals being injured and trying to recover. It's not about any of that. It's a balance sheet war. And they've been that way in most of the recent conflicts. What we've seen on TV and what we've seen on our podcasts, what we've seen on our internet coverage, cable coverage, is a picture of war that's a picture of charts and graphs. It's a balance sheet war. I just don't think that's right. War is a horror, and that doesn't portray it as a horror. This is JR, the Tech Spat, OTG, saying thank you all for watching.